Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. As I said, I hope y'all are doing well and feeling well. So guys, I kind of got this message the other day, and I was waiting to do it because I ended up doing some other work or what have you guys. But this reading is going to be, the theme for this reading is no friend of mine, no kin of mine. Okay? Because there seems to be this ongoing issue, okay, with people specifically. It's all kinds of people, even outside the individuals that we are going to predominantly speak about, okay. But there seems to be this underlying issue with these very disloyal, low down and dirty individuals who are the closest to you, collective, okay, which is the reason why the theme for this reading is no friend of mine, no kin of mine, okay? Because these people are not your friends, okay? Even people that you thought these were people that you thought were your friends, that you thought was your lovers, that you thought was your family. They ain't no friend of yours, and they ain't no kin of yours, okay? With the evil, wicked, toxic, demonic, sinister things that they have partake in doing to you all, collective, okay? Especially the fake phony Christians, okay? Because there's a lot of people who is blanketed in their bullshit with this covered disguise that they are Christians, okay? And really and truly, that these people are stunting and fronting, okay? Church is supposed to be like a holy sanctuary of purity, of honesty, of righteousness, okay? But in this day and time, church is nothing more than an elaborate fashion show, okay? Church is a whole fraudulent, artificial dramatization, okay, of radical individuals that proclaim to be righteous and upstanding pillars of the community, who are saved, sanctified, and liveth in holier than thou, okay? From the windows to the walls, okay? From the front to the back of the church is full of sinners, okay? Even the individuals in the church who proclaim to be leaders, okay? Whatever their title may be, ushers, deacons, ministers, whatever, evangelists, whatever, okay? So just because somebody has a little certificate to claim that they're an ordained minister don't mean anything. It's people in the penitentiary right now today that has that same certificate saying that they are an ordained minister, and guess what? They still in the penitentiary for whatever fucking reason, okay? Plenty of your supposed leaders and representatives, top officials, representatives within the church are sellouts. They belong to cults, covens, secret societies, religious cults, whatever you want to call it. Okay? They are in binding contracts that they are confined to, binded to, committed to. Okay? They actually worshiping Lucifer as their God, okay? So my thing is I don't know who they're trying to fool, themselves, their congregation, God, or the community, or what, okay? And the reason why I'm speaking about them first is because, and I was just sitting up here thinking about this when I decided to do this, go ahead and do this reading, because these are the individuals, okay, out of all the kinds of people that you may encounter in the world, it is your Christians who are the most judgmental, who stay throwing their rocks and hiding their hands like they're so righteous and upstanding. But if they were as righteous and upstanding as they claim to be, there will be no reason for them to hide like cowards and doing the things that they do. Okay? Let those without sin cast their first stones, okay? These people, these are the type of people, these fake Christians are the type of people that will throw their rocks at a man and call him a thief. But at the same time, you are a liar, a cheater, deceiver, manipulator, and con artist. You're in a religious cult or a cult, coven, secret society of some kind where you are in binding contracts, where you have signed your name and offered up people for blood sacrifices. You have set up your own kind to be blood sacrificed for money. You are a sin. And that words is there's no sin that is greater than another sin. Sin is sin. So what you have is sinners throwing rocks. That's why they hide their hands. Throwing rocks at other supposed sinners. That's if they are even sinners. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people, like I said, they are liars as well. Cheaters and thieves, manipulators and con artists. They are deceptive. They are betrayers. Your Christians are the main people in the world who are two-faced. See, a lot of people fear what they don't understand. So for those of you who say don't identify with someone who is atheist, or don't identify with someone who is Luciferian and may attend the Church of Satan or something like that, you don't have those beliefs. You don't believe in that. You see somebody walking down the street that's in all jet black because they are a part of some type of gothic group, you would automatically have your guards up to those people. Okay? But it's your very people, and you don't have to live these people's lifestyle. I'm not even saying, you know what I'm saying, where these people are right, wrong, or indifferent. Everybody's entitled to their own feelings. I'm bringing this up because it's a whole bunch of stereotypes out here. Just like you could say thug or gangster or mobster or cartel. There's this overall stereotype when just of naming any categories of those people, and your guards, if you are not a part of that, or any of your guards is immediately up, defensive towards these people. Feel like you need to shield and protect yourself towards these people. But what y'all do not understand is the very people who parade around the world every single day like they are righteous, upstanding pillars of the community, like they are productive members of society, like they are saved, sanctified, delivered, holier than thou Christians. These individuals, they're leaders. They care about the people and all this other kind of shit. These are the very people who do the most lying, the most deceiving, the most conning, and everything. And you would assume that the people that you know who is the group of atheists, or the people that you know that is open with the fact that they are Satanists, or the people that is open with the fact that they gang members, or they are part of this group or that group, you would automatically be defensive towards them, and your guards will be completely let down towards people that you would assume was righteous and upstanding, hardworking, leaders, degree-having, sophisticated, educated individuals, Christian individuals, and they are the very ones. They are the worst ones that's parading around you every single day. Scratch a lie, find a thief. And you can do that with every last one of these fake Christians. They are, in some cases, they are worse than the Satanists that you know. Because see, and y'all need to understand that there's a difference. Those who are Luciferian, they choose to worship Lucifer, praise and worship Lucifer, on a religious base. Like, that's their religion. Just like those of you who believe in Jesus and different things like that, Buddhists and everything, things like that. That just happened to be what those people choose to believe in. That's their religion. 9 times out of 10, your own set Luciferian is not out here trying to hurt you or harm you in some type of way. Now, those who are into devil worship and Satanism, they're the ones who indulge in ritualistic practices and different things like that may hurt or harm. Yeah, there could be some people who are Luciferian who are into devil worship and ritualistic practices and things as well. But just on the surface, like, you say you Christian, you say you Hindu, you say you Muslim, you say you Buddhist, there's somebody who say they're Luciferian. And it's all under that blanket of a particular religion. You're just talking about one's free will, freedom of religion in their belief system on the surface. Okay? Do you not know that the majority, do you not know how many witches and warlocks are in the church? Now, remind you, these are the same people that will ridicule you, that will judge you, that will throw their stones at you, and they hide their hands because they are cowards. Because everything they do under false pretenses. They're betrayers. They're the worst kind of two-faced backstabbers that there are. These are the type of people who will work against you, who will smile up in your face, work against you behind your back while stabbing you in your back. But they don't want you to know that it is them who is working against you, who is plotting and planning and scheming against you. They don't want you to know that it is them who's doing root work on you, who's casting hexes and curses and spells on you. You know how many of y'all been cursed from birth? Guess what? It was an older Christian, supposed Christian, elder mother who put that spell on you. Sometimes from within the womb. Other times right after you were born. Okay? Witches and warlocks in the church. Liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists in the church. Okay? But these people, they're not right within. They spiritual ass ain't clean. You ever seen a Christian try to watch somebody else clean with the fucking Bible, but they ass ain't clean? Do you know how many, and then do you know how many, how hypocritical Christians are? The only reason why they tell you things like, first of all, y'all need to understand that the Bible that you know of was rewritten by man. You've never seen the original Bible and its original content. And the majority of you all wouldn't be able to read it if you knew where it was at and could find it. Because it likely would have been written in Hebrew or some other language or something. Okay? So you don't know exactly what this text said in the original Bible. But the Bible that you know of was rewritten by man. And the satanic powers that be, the wickedness in high places, the industry, the government is using it as a fucking blueprint. Where do you think they get predictive programming from? It's not predictive. It has already been written. You understand what I'm saying? So your Bible was rewritten by man. And the only reason why these people tell you things like, spirituality is a sin. Your third eye being open is a sin. And anything about divination and shit. Now, I just told you that the witches and the warlocks is in the church. The sellouts are in the church that belong to these cult covers and secret societies. They're in the fucking church. The only reason why they tell you things like that or what have you is because to keep the masses blind, brainwashed, and dumbed down. It's not because it's a sin. It's to keep you blind. It's to keep the veil over your eyes. This is the very reason why the churches sold out to the government a long fucking time ago. That's the reason why out of every fucking business in the world, they are the only ones who are 501c3. Why do you think that anything that is passed by the fucking government, the church follows right now? How many of y'all went to church for years and heard your pimping pastor hooping and hollering behind the pulpit about homosexuality and all this other kind of stuff, and all it took is for the United States government to come along and change the laws, and every motherfucking church fell in line, didn't it? Now, this is not to speak, I done tasted the rainbow. I done lived the lifestyle. So this is not to speak against anybody who is living that lifestyle. I'm showing you the pattern and what they are doing. You live your life the way you feel like you are comfortable with living your life, what makes you happy. Love who you want to love. That's your business. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm showing you the pattern of what they have done. Every church fell in line. And it was only of some of the, especially your mega churches, it was only some of the small churches who likely have a congregation less than 100, who you know what I'm saying, spoke out back against this. Y'all remember when the pandemic happened and the shutdowns and different things went on, and they was pushing the jab on people? You remember all the church that literally set up shop in their church to get it done? That every agenda, propaganda that the industry or the government has, if you notice, they have these sold out churches, these sold out pastors push the agendas amongst their congregations. They sold out a long time ago. The leaders sold out a long time ago. The churches sold out a long time ago. The Bible is riddled with magic, y'all. So ask yourself, how does then the Bible speaks against magic? Now, I just told you the Bible that you know of was rewritten by man. There was all kind of things that was left out. This is the reason why you don't have the book of Mary Magdalene in there. You don't have the book of Enoch in there. You don't. It's a whole lot of scriptures that was taking the fuck out that would have woke y'all up a long fucking time ago. And it was a whole bunch of shit that was added and ad-libbed in there. And your industry and your government is literally using the Bible as a blueprint. Why do you think at the same time they have the industry to make a mockery of Christianity? Out of every other religion, do you know it is only Christianity that is made a mockery of? You got celebrities right now who throw up their hand signs and their symbolism. They sell out too. They make a mockery of Christianity, but then turn around and tell you that they Muslims and they in secret societies right now. Half of them claim to be Muslims, the other half of them claim to be into Hinduism, Buddhists. That's for those of them that, you know, deep under mind control and sold out and, you know, and into Scientology and different things. And other type of cults and different things. Okay? The Bible is riddled with magic. It's riddled with mysticism. Okay? I don't understand. I don't understand what people. You can't. The human being can't walk on water without there being magic. You can't turn water into wine without there being magic. You can't take a loaf of bread and 2 fish and feed an army of people without there being magic. This is all in your Bible. You can't part the sea without there being magic. But that same Bible that tells you all those different stories that occurred also to tell you the divination and magic and anything spiritual is a sin. They lied to you because they wanted to keep you brainwashed, blind, dumbed down. See, that's what blind faith means. Ignorant, not knowing anything. Same reason why Adam and Eve was punished. Adam and Eve was punished for being aware, awakened, knowing. This is the reason why those of you who are targeted individuals now, if you notice from the moment that we are awakened, we are under vigorous attack. Adam and Eve was told to sit in a garden of Eden, and they were sitting out there naked and afraid and starving. And had no knowledge of them being naked. Had no knowledge that there was food on the trees all the fuck around them. Guess what? Serpent came along. Summing the story up and like, why y'all out here shivering and cold and naked? Use the leaves and the trees and tie them together and make you some garments and cover up. Why you out here starving? There's fruit hanging from trees. It's all around you. See, back then, fruits and vegetables, all kind of things naturally grew from trees. Different things. So they ate. And the woman is belittled to this day. Because what the woman knew, she went back and told the man, Adam, and said, oh my God, did you know we was naked? But we can cover up by this right here. And oh my God, we out here hungry. But did you know that there's fruit right there? And we wouldn't even be hungry. And so when God came back along and they was hiding and stuff like that, and God was like, why are y'all hiding? And God, and you know, they said, because we was naked. And God was like, who told you you was naked? You mean God wanted you ignorant? Wanted you blind? Wanted you not to know? Huh? Now, you know, the serpent was, you know, sneaky. Because this is how Cain and Abel came along. Only one of them. Only Abel. Adam was the father of only Abel. Cain came from the serpent. So Eve had one child by Adam and the other by, you understand? So they was punished for being aware, knowledgeable, knowing something that they were blinded to. How is that fair? This is the reason why to this day, everybody in this world, you born fucking basically blind with a veil over your eyes. You aimlessly living life, unaware, unawakened to what is really going on. This is the reason why the industry and the government, from the industry to the government, to the churches, everybody around you, vigorously attack you from the moment that they realize you're awake. Everybody team up against you, work against you. You become a targeted individual. They begin to gang stalk and harass you, hack you, track you, everything. Invade and violate your mind and your body. They want to know what you know, what all you know. You understand? That's how that goes. But why would somebody want you blind? Want you unaware? Want you willfully ignorant? My point is, these people are hypocrites. These people are hypocrites. They're liars, they're cheaters, they're deceivers, manipulators, and con artists. Your Bible's riddled with magic. There would be somebody, when these fake Christians would look at what I'm doing right now, reading tarot, and say that this is a device of the devil. It's a sin. It's a lie. Me doing this makes me awaken and aware. They don't like that. They don't want that. But do you know the very Christians that look at me doing tarot and say it's a sin are the same individuals who are witches and warlocks and behind the scenes in secret? They are serial poisoners. They will poison your food and your drinks. They will drug you. They will cast curses and, do witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo on you, hexes, curses, and spells. Huh? Huh? Yeah. You know some of the main people that run around here hooping and hollering, talking about how they love God and everything with that. They all into voodoo. Voodoo comes from West Africa. The same West African slaves that was sent, that was forced to come over here and forced slaves to work on them during plantations and different things. They brought their voodoo with them right along. Now, people that's into voodoo call voodoo a religion, but it's not a religion. I mean, you can look at it like it's a religion if you want to. These are ritualistic practices. You slaughter animals and people. You conjure up demons and the dead. And it's not for any good purposes. It's done to hurt others. There's nothing righteous about that. That's how voodoo got to America. Okay? The black magic come from somewhere else. The Santeria come from other parts of the world or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of everything. These are all ritualistic practices where sacrifice of something is implemented in it. Chanting and conjuring and different things like that. But it's all done for the purpose to cause for one's ill will, to cause hurt, harm, injury, or danger to another. Now, there is certain ritualistic practices and magic and different things that can be done to help and to heal people. But the most people who are into such a thing, only people that's doing anything to help or heal people are what you would call a white witch, light workers, midwives, different things like that. Shamans, and different things like that. Other people who are into this shit, they're doing so for the purposes of stripping away another person's free will, of invading and violating a person. They're doing so out of hate. They're doing so to kill a person. I'm sorry, if you're doing death magic on somebody, there ain't nothing, there ain't no religion. What religion is that? You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, we done got off into some other things, okay? These people ain't no kin of yours. They ain't no friend of yours. Period. These people are hypocrites. But my point in saying all of that, was to say these very people, okay? These very people who be throwing their rocks and hiding their hands, they not right within themselves. They don't look their goddamn self. They don't look themselves in the mirror and make a change for the better of humanity. They are part of what is wrong with the world and humanity. They're blood sacrificing children. All kinds of people. More than children, but children the most. Okay? But like I said, these are the same people who will throw their rocks at somebody else and say, a man and be like, oh, he a thief. But you a whole witch and a warlock. You a sellout. You a devil worshiper. You drugging people. You poisoning people. You doing mind control on people. You brainwashing people. You targeting people. You invading and violating people's privacy and human rights. You setting up people, you know what I'm saying, and don't want them to know about it. Everything about them is top secret and classified. They secret sellouts, secret witches, secret devil worshippers, secret bullies, and every damn thing else. But they got the audacity to run around here throwing their rocks and hiding their hands at every motherfucking body else while playing pretend that they righteous and upstanding. And you know, once, twice a week, they go and play holier than thou. The fake, this the fake phony Christians we're talking about now. Where they go in the Bible study or worship service. With their whole fashion show and dramatization, this spectacle that they put on. Majority of y'all sold out pastors it's cheating on first lady with a lady boy. And if he ain't into men, his goddamn self, he's still pimping behind the pulpit and involved in fornications and adulteries with plenty of other women and every damn thing else. But this is a person that's sent for you, try to right or wrong you in your goddamn life. These people not no friend of yours, they not no kin of yours. And that's only one class of them. The fake phony Christians. It's plenty others. It's plenty others that falls into other categories. These people not no friend of yours and they not no kin of yours for what they have done to you. Because see, growing up, we are taught that family, you know, other people that we come into contact with, these people dime a dozen. They come and go on a daily basis on any given day. But when it comes to supposed family, there's supposed to be a strong, solid foundation there. There really isn't. Because your family sold out a long time ago. Your family sold out a long time ago, guys. So there's many people in that has been in your life or still currently in your life who didn't have your best interest at heart to begin with. And for many of y'all, they were always working against you. You just wasn't aware of it until maybe you awakened. But all it took was there to be some large lump sum of money. And they was willing to attack you and destroy you and get rid of you in all kinds of ways. See, they're hypocrites. They never tell the truth as to why they really targeting you, attacking you, discriminating against you, hell-bent on sacrificing you. Because they're trying to live beyond their means and get a large lump sum of money for sacrificing you, then sit up in your funeral like a crisis actor and fake cry like they gave a damn about you when they the one that set you up, offered you up as a sacrifice. That's what they do. And because of that, these folks ain't no friend of yours. They ain't no kin of yours. And they have infiltrated your lovers, ex-lovers, your friends, your ex-friends, co-workers, confidants, neighbors, complete strangers, your family, your supposed family, and every fucking thing. These people not no friend of yours, and they not no goddamn kin of yours. That's the reason why technically they don't even have the right to be running around here trying to right or wrong nobody about nothing. Because they not right within. Jealousy. Bottom of the deck. We got meeting here. Man-made disaster, organized crime, greed, accomplices, partners in crime. These people are teamed up, linked up, schemed up together, collective. They have several meetings, gatherings, and get-togethers all the time to discuss things, plan things, set things up, okay? Especially these man-made disasters and staged events and different things like that, okay? I feel like they could currently be having some type of meeting about a man-made disaster that has happened as it relates to this organized crime that they are involved in, okay? But this is due to their own selfishness and greed. See, this here what I'm talking about. Greed is one of the 7 deadly sins. So how is it that you think your ass so goddamn righteous that you can throw your rocks and hide your hands? You can throw your rocks at some damn body else while playing pretend like you saved, sanctified, delivered, and holier than thou. These are the type of people that are going to lie to authorities and say, oh, such and such is crazy. They're mentally ill, bitch. But if I didn't ever seen anything that is mentally ill, that is setting a motherfucker up to be sacrificed, killed, murdered, and committing insurance fraud to collect money off of their damn death. Bitch, if that ain't crazy, I don't know what the fuck is. So it seems like to me, you belong in a mental institution your damn self. If you a poison a person to go help them go on and hurry up and die, because you done offer them up as a sacrifice in your cold-covered secret society that you belong to, that contract that you signed with them, the wickedness in high places, the satanic powers that be, because you want to come up. That's greed. If that ain't mentally ill, I don't know what the fuck he is. Sitting up playing pretend at somebody's funeral afterwards. Faking crying like you gave a damn about this person when you know good damn hell, well, you the one that sacrificed them, bitch. It's mentally the fuck ill. These are the type of people that'll go to the authorities and try to convince the authorities that you done committed a crime and you need to be locked up for something. But they committing federal crimes every goddamn day they goddamn self. They don't turn themselves in, do they? Hypocrites. How they work? You're setting people up and having them, you're trying to get them murdered, setting people up and getting them institutionalized, setting people up and getting them in prison. Setting people up, getting them robbed, killed, all kinds of shit, bitch. Well, you mentally ill yourself. You a criminal your damn self. And need to be institutionalized or locked the fuck up. For your own goddamn crime. You ain't righteous or right within your own goddamn self. But around here plotting and planning and scheming on other people. See, Spirit, that's why Spirit say jealousy. This is about jealousy here, collective. There could be a fire sign of significance here. This person could be extremely jealous of you, collective. Look, death. This person is trying to sacrifice you. I guarantee you this person could be some money hungry, gold digger, materialistic, greedy ass individual that's looking to get some type of large payout or some type of major come up off the back of you. But this person is jealous of you, and you best believe if there was anything that was ever left to you, for you, or anything like that, this person was so damn jealous that they stole it from you or tried to take it from you. Because they were so jealous of you, they didn't want you to have nothing. These are the type of person that'll go, but that'll smile up in your face and go behind your back and tell lies on you to other people just to get other people on board with disliking you and working against you and different shit. To put themselves, to make themselves seem better, to put themselves up on pedestals, to make it seem like they the righteous ones. When they just as low down and dirty, as foul as can be. That's what's going on here, collective. See? Somebody gonna tell the truth in a minute. Tell the truth, shame the devil. But you can't really do that. Because you shepherds for the devil. I see. But when it comes to the collective, I don't know about y'all. See, I can't speak for everybody else. But see, these type of people, you can't right or wrong me about a goddamn thing. Period. Because a person like me, bitch, I'm not y'all. I would never set a person up. Whether I like them or not, I would never set a person up to fucking be killed and then sitting up trying to collect money off their death after I set them up. What type of evil shit is that? What type of wicked shit is that? I would never sit up and work against people's children. Grooming their children, mind controlling their children, brainwashing their children. Trying to trigger their children to work against their damn parents and shit. To help your ass set their parents up and shit. Knowing good and damn hell well you don't even give a damn about the children at all. You leave them hanging. See, that's another thing with these fake phony ass damn people that y'all have working against y'all, collective. See, when you a full grown adult, anybody from anywhere can make up any type of reason as to why they don't like y'all. Believe it or not, y'all, it's some ignorant, shallow ass minded people in this world. Oh, they don't like you because you too dark skinned. Because you got long hair and pretty eyes and long lashes. Because you got a nice figure. You look a certain way. It's some shallow ass people in the world like that. It's people so ignorant they don't like you because you got a good job. Because you got a nice car. Because you living in a nice home. And then there's other people that you know, they'll make up other things. They don't like you because you broke up with them. Because you refuse to deal with their narcissistic behavior. Because you refuse to let them abuse you. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other people. Oh, they don't like you because they say you cheated. You got free will. It's your body and your goddamn choice. Most people cheat for a fucking reason, bitch. Either because they weren't happy or fulfilled the fuck at home. They weren't getting pleased to the goddamn fullest. Or it was for a fucking reason. Even if it was a sex addiction or something like that. That is something that is real, that is serious. And anybody that cared about any goddamn body, you would help a damn person instead of trying to tear a damn person down. People go through things every fucking day. But they don't give you the right. And you don't even have to deal with something like, say, somebody cheating on you, bitch. But what you cannot do is take that information and decide to declare war against somebody. Oh, they cheated on me and they're not going to be with me any goddamn more. So I'm going to sacrifice them. I'm going to kill them. I'm going to set them up. Bitch, you stupid. That is mentally ill. You don't own nobody. You don't control no fucking body. Nobody obligated to you. This is how ignorant people do. So my point in being is, when you're a full-grown adult, you can have a complete stranger that can make up anything about you. Oh, I don't like such and such because of, you know, I heard that they was gay. I don't like such and such because I heard they were bisexual. I don't like such and such because they doing tarot. They into spirituality and stuff. I don't like their spiritual beliefs. So I'm going to target and attack them. People can make up anything when you're a grown adult. Is what I'm saying. They can even try to, people can say, oh, they don't like you because, you know, they behind your back calling you a bad person. They might say you done committed a crime. They may say you all kinds of foul. They can call you everything but the child of God. The interesting thing is they don't never come and say the shit to your face. They don't never come to source, do they? They go to any and everybody behind your back that'll listen to their sorry ass, but they don't never come and tell the fuck you. See, I don't shake and move like that. If I got a problem with you, bitch, I'm going to tell you. See, I don't do cliques and clubs and groups and gangs and shit like that. I ain't got time to go and tell, you know, some shit to the grapevine and shit. Bitch, if it's really an issue, because my thing is, my cutoff game so goddamn strong, you would swear I'm an air sign. I will smooth cut your ass off. And my silence is a killer, bitch. So if I stop communicating with you, that'll kill you alone. Me speaking, my words alone will decapitate your ass. Because you ain't never heard nobody shoot from the lip like I did. And I dare you to call me a lie. Because I ain't going to waste my time making up no shit on you, about you. If I got something to say, it's worth saying. But see, it's a step process with me. I can't speak for everybody else. And maybe because of this, people take your kindness for weakness. You fuck over me once, I probably forget you. Deal with it. Give you the silent treatment for a little bit. When I heal from it, I might deal with you again. You fuck over me twice. Now, I'm not talking to you. You got the silent fucking treatment. I'm gonna cut you off. Okay? You keep fucking with me. Now when I had to pop off. Now I got to say something. I'm letting you know, though. exactly how the fuck I feel. Because you can't never say a bitch lied. Tell you exactly how I fucking feel. And if I got a problem with you and I haven't told you how the fuck I feel, you at stage 2. Silent treatment. I'm just not speaking to you. We haven't had the altercation yet where I done felt that we done been in range of each other where I needed to pop off and say the fuck something. After that, you still fucking with me and you in my vicinity, all bets is off, bitch. Now I got to do something. See, that's how it is with me. Because when you a grown adult, the easiest thing to do is to fucking leave. That alone will rip a hole in somebody's soul, especially if they're dependent upon your energy. Cut off a narcissist. Leave a narcissist and see how they act. Narcissists, as long as you around, narcissists act like they don't like you, they don't need you, they don't want you, you're clingy, you're upon, and some more shit as long as you're around. Act like you ain't interested in the narcissist. Leave the narcissist. Ignore the narcissist, and all of a sudden, they'll be like flies of shit. They can't leave you the fuck alone. You understand? So I say all that in saying that anybody can come up with any reason as to why they don't like you. Even make up things as to why they don't like you, even though they never tell you. What you cannot explain is why you will work against a child. So I'm going to use myself for an example. All of you that is listening, somebody that came and told you something bad about me and why they don't like me, right? What they're not going to tell you is, or explain, is why the hell that they have been being abusive towards me and hating me since I was a child. That don't make a lot of sense. How do you hate a child? How do you target a child? See, this didn't just start. See, when people say other shit about other people, they'll make it seem like, oh, I don't like this person, like it's recent energy. And nobody got common sense to ask, well, if that's the case, if you don't like them now, if you saying, we're going to use something silly. If you saying you don't like such and such because they stepped on your toe. You say you don't like such and such because they pushed you. You say you don't like such and such because they roll their eyes at you. Well, why is it that you've been working against them all this time? Because see, when you're an adult, you only can take from the time frame of, say, like 18 and whatever age you are now. That's a small time frame. Before that, legally, you were considered a child. You can even go from like 16. From 16 to whatever age you are now. But before that, you would have been considered a child. How do you hate a child? How do you target a child? How do you abuse a child? How do you work against a child? Scratch a lie, find a thief. You can't convince somebody now in today that you got a problem to fuck with me, yet you've been abusing me since I was a fucking child. So flip it. If they deny that, then say the person that they're attacking right now trying to convince you that they don't like this person. Say it's me. Now ask them to explain, well, why is it that they're attacking your child? So like, say you dislike me. Why then are you attacking my child? Because my daughter's still of a young age. I know good and damn hell well she ain't never done nothing to nobody. She's 17 right now. Why would you be attacking her? Why was she groomed? Why was she mind controlled? Why was she brainwashed? Why did you try to trigger her to work against me? Why was there a plot to abduct my child? And you literally attempted it. Why did you bury her being molested? And covered it the fuck up? Everything I just said is matter of fact. But you trying to convince a community of people that you don't like me. Well, why you don't like my child? Why are you attacking my child? Because see, the very same thing that you have done to my child, you did to me when I was a child. I'm just watching in real time, in living color, it being done to my child. Explain that to the people, that everybody that you have convinced, coerced, and paid to work the fuck against me. Because that's the real fucking truth. But the reason why I'm explaining this, because this is the same hypocrites that throw their rocks and hide their hands and play pretend like they righteous upstanding as individuals. Like they do-gooders. They ain't never done no wrong, never lived in no sin. Because you would assume that when you're being attacked by a group of people that's wholeheartedly with taking you down, you got to be the most awful of the awful people. And these got to be the most righteous, upstanding people that ain't never lived in sin, that ain't never done no wrong, that ain't never committed no crimes, no nothing. You would assume that that is who these people are. But it ain't that. It ain't that. Thus, this means you are being attacked by criminals, by liars, cheaters, and deceivers. Do you see why these people ain't no friend of yours and they ain't no kin of yours? I don't give a damn if you supposed to be blood relation to some of these people that's doing this to you, collective. You understand what I'm saying? These people not no friend of yours and they not no kin of yours. They having meetings about these man-made disasters that has occurred due to the organized crime that they have partook in because of their greed. Either they having meetings like to plan some type of man-made disaster and organized crime because of their greed, which is the reason why, because they are all accomplices and partners in crime, or either these are already past man-made disasters that they've been a part of within this organized crime. Because shit, there could be some type of disastrous ass shit that is going on if this organized crime is being exposed, but they having meetings, okay, with they greedy materialistic ass. So what I'm telling you is, the majority of the people that's working against you, it's not that you a problem. Do you know how many people that's working against you that you ain't never even done nothing to? You know how many people that's working against you that you don't know the fuck from Adam? I guarantee y'all got people right the fuck now. I'm going to give y'all an example. The people that I was told was my siblings is supposed to be my sibling, I swear to God on my life, on my child, I ain't never had so much as an argument with them. Physical altercation with them. They hate me with a passion. They working against me right the fuck now for no goddamn reason. I ain't never done nothing to them. Never in life. And I'm older than all of the motherfuckers that's supposed to be my sibling. I ain't never done shit to them wrong. I got cousins that I grew up thinking was my favorite fucking cousins. Favorite fucking aunts and uncles. Come to find out none of these people is even my real family. But there's certain, you know how you have certain family members, you be like, oh, they're my favorite auntie, they're my favorite uncle, they're my favorite cousins. I ain't never had a fight with them, an argument with them, a physical altercation with them, a disagreement with them, nothing. They hate me with a passion right the fuck now. Working against me right the fuck now. I ain't never did a thing to them. How you explain that? What you telling the people that you dislike me for when I ain't never even done shit to you? I would bet my life upon that. I ain't got shit to lose. Only fucking thing I'm living for is my child. Bitch, I ain't got no reason to sit on here and lie to you. For what? I got other shit to do right now. These people ain't no friend of yours, collective. They ain't no motherfucking kin of yours. The people that said they was your friends, they said they had your back, said they would ride or die for you and shit. They didn't love you, they didn't support you, they didn't protect you, they didn't have your back, no none of that shit. And they turned on you the first chance they got. As soon as a bitch, they found out some money was on the line and a bitch offered them something. They chunked the deuces at your ass. You got the devil clarifying meeting here. These people are devil worshippers. They are toxic. Y'all know the devil come with strings attached. The devil ain't nothing to play with, baby. You decide to dance with the devil, you best know how to dance. The devil is all about greed, materialism, possession, obsessions, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, toxicity, bad habits. It's evil, wicked, dark, demonic, sinister type of energy. This is the energy of these people that's having these meetings. They're in their shadow side, their dark side, their south node as type faced as individuals. We got judgment here on man-made disasters. So judgment is about a judgment call being made, a particular mission, action being taken, decisions being made. This man-made disaster. Whatever man-made disaster is occurring is due to some type of judgment, decision, or action of some kind being taken. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing the page of swords in the world wants to come out on organized crime. So there's some type of gossip or rumors that's circulating pertaining to this organized crime. See, it must be, they must be, and these people must be enduring some type of man-made disaster themselves right now. Some type of judgment has been called. Okay? And it has to do with the organized crime that they are a part of, Spirit is saying, okay? But the world talks about a completion. It's something that has gone full circle, full cycle. Something that's come to an end, but something new to begin here. And it's a whole lot of chatter. It's a whole bunch of gossip and different things and rumors pertaining to this. Organized crime. Okay? Ten of Swords. Clarifying greed. These people will lie. They come to kill, steal, and destroy. They will lie, they will cheat, they will steal, they will kill to get what they want because they greedy as individuals. So this is the reason why they Ten of Swords, you collective. This is the reason why they stabbed you in your back, why they was disloyal to you, why they sabotaged you, why they tried to ruin you, why they wanted you to have a breakdown, why they wanted you to be a failure, why they wanted there to be a dead end, why they were cruel to you, why they were brutal to you. Okay? Why they committed a hate crime against you, why they betrayed you and sabotaged you, ruined you and tried to end you, was disloyal to you, collective. Greed. Greed. I'm seeing the Five of Cups with the Five of Swords coming out together here. So there's some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret amongst these accomplices and partners in crime due to some type of conflict and defeat. Okay? Split the debt, you got the Ten of Cups, and you got the Tower here. So there's a large group of people who is dealing with some type of chaos or tragedy, some type of upheaval or reckoning, some type of problematic situation, disruptions or destruction to what they got going on here. Collective. This Ten of Cups can be speaks to your family. There's something significant about your family, but the Ten of Cups can be. And there, look, there go that damn Queen of Wands again. Then I tell you, it's a hating ass fire sign bitch. Excuse my language. Woman, Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. She hates you with a passion. She hates you with a goddamn passion. This could be somebody that's supposed to be in your family, that's amongst this large group, congregation of people here. This bitch ain't no friend of yours, and she ain't no kin of yours. Period. These people dealing with some type of chaos, some type of upheaval. Jealousy, collective. Jealousy. Spirit, any other messages? Yeah. These people, I told you, these people are liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, and con artists. They sneaking and creeping around. They're trying to get away with something, okay? These people are full of deception and manipulation, trickery. They're wearing masks, trying to cloak and conceal themselves, okay? Hide who they really are, what they really about. These are cowards who do things under false pretenses, okay? They are backstabbers. I'm seeing transformation here. This is the death card in this deck here. Okay? These people could have been planning to cause your death here. Because of this man-made disaster here, this has to do with some type of death here. Like, these people could be trying to plan your death. They made some type of judgment, okay, to cause your death here. I'm seeing the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles here. So the Five of Swords is about conflict, defeat, hostility, plot twists. It's abusive in nature. The Eight of Coins talks about the money one makes from the work that they do here. Somebody could be trying to cause some type of conflict or defeat to somebody's job, or either somebody is being paid to do a job, to cause some type of conflict in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion here. These people could have hired somebody to kill you. Look at that Tower at the bottom of the deck here. So there's some type of chaos or tragedy, okay, due to some type of swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information here. Some type of decision was made. Spirit, what is this organized crime? Okay. But the transformation card, like I said, is the death card. It speaks of abrupt changes, okay? Person, place, or thing, okay? Yeah. See, whoever this Queen of Wands is, she's trying to get her hands on this Ten of Earth here. This Ten of Coins. She's trying to get her hands on some type of wealth here, okay? And this could, I'm seeing the Ten of Earth and the Five of Earth came out together with this Queen of Wands here. She could have gotten a large amount of money and she neglected you, abandoned you, and left you out in the cold. She rejected you, alienated you, left you in turmoil and harsh condition and financial ruins and loss. And she stole this Ten of Pentacles from you, this wealth. Something that is attached to, something that has to do with like some type of family legacy, your birthright, your lineage, your or something here, estates, privilege, or something. There's a large amount of wealth that is attached to what is going on here, collective. They are working against you for money. Whoever this fire sign is, I'm telling you, she is a greedy, money hungry, gold digging, two-faced, backstabbing, jealousy, envy, hateful, spiteful ass bitch. All she cares about is money, because she greedy and materialistic, narcissistic, possessive, controlling, manipulative, deceptive. This bitch offered you up as a sacrifice here. Yeah. These people put a lot of time, energy, and effort into something here, okay? I feel like some type of swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information pertaining to this organized crime here could have a lot, could have something to do with this gossip and these rumors circulating. Could also have something to do with there being some type of completion or end of a cycle here. Because see, there's some type of, with this Five of Swords here again, which we have the Five of Swords here. There's some type of conflict and defeat here, okay? And then I'm seeing 88 here with the Eight of Earth and the Eight of Fire here. Something that somebody do for work. Maybe somebody sent out some type of swift, fast communication or whatever, but it's caused some type of conflict to this organized crime here, okay? These people had some type of a plan to kill someone, Spirit is saying, to cause the death of someone. There could also be a King of Fire that's highly significant. There's some type of truth or clarity, awareness, or insight, epiphany, a breakthrough, a vision, or something. Some type of truth or clarity about a fire sign masculine as well. As it relates to this organized crime. Spirit clarify. Yeah, look at this. The Three of Earth and the Two of Earth wanted to come out together here. This one to come out on greed and with the Ten of Swords here, okay? So the Three of Earth is all about collaborations, okay? Contractual agreements, okay? A group of individuals, a team of individuals working together for the purposes of money. They are juggling, they are struggling, they are trying to find balance right now, Spirit is saying. I'm trying to tell you, these motherfuckers ain't no friend of yours. They ain't no goddamn kin of yours. They do not have your best interest at heart, collective, okay? These people, they ready, set, go to eliminate you, to get rid of you for the purposes of money, collective. Okay, again, we got the Tower here. We got the Tower at the bottom of the deck here. So these are this Tower. There's some type of Tower that's occurring with these accomplices and partners in crime. They're dealing with some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, regret, some type of conflict and defeat, something pertaining to money. Okay, because I'm seeing the Ace of Earth here and I'm seeing the Tower here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like as it relates to this organized crime here, there's this conflict and defeat here. Somebody could have spoke out. Yeah. Somebody could have sent out some type of messages, news, information, or communication. Okay. And they use like their job or their work platform to do so. Somebody spoke out about some type of plot twist, some type of abuse. Somebody spoke some type of truth or clarity about a King of Fire individual. Okay? These liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists, they try to sacrifice someone. They try to kill you, collective. They made some type of judgment. They tried to kill you. Okay? You know the truth. You know clarity, Spirit is saying. I'm also seeing the Emperor here with the Eight of Swords here. So there's some type of significance to there being, this Emperor could be someone who's of the establishment. This could be somebody in power, authority, leadership. This could also, because it's a masculine, this person, the Emperor, could also be a father or father figure here with the Eight of Swords here. This person could be feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation here. This person could be in jail, imprisoned, or something like that, or what have you, Spirit is saying here. There's a masculine who may be in jail due to something. Spirit, what else is going on? But these people, everything that they're doing is all out of greed, collective. This is about money. Now, remind you, the majority of these people, this is about money. This is what they're jealous about and envious about. And this is what they initially was working against you for, okay? See, they ain't tell the people the truth about this. That they, you know, they tried to gather up, okay, against you, to work against you. Oh, well, we want this person dead and gone because they awake, because they know the truth. We want them dead and gone because somebody left them an inheritance, some type of money, or something to them or to their child that we want to take. And shit, like, they didn't tell that. They didn't tell the truth about that. They didn't let that be known at all. They didn't let that be known at all, collective. Okay? They lied instead. And made up whatever they wanted to make up about why they disliked you and why they was working against you. These people probably even tried to backtrack you. Dissect your life. When you're a targeted individual, these people will go all the way back to your fucking childhood and make you out to be the problem. Go throughout your entire fucking life as if that justifies what the fuck they are doing illegally to you the fuck now. And you know they're not justified in nothing that they are fucking doing because they wouldn't need to do it in the fuck secret. Never mind the fact that nobody pays attention that you lived your entire fucking life until you was a certain age, and then all of a sudden you started being vigorously attacked by everybody. You know what that was? When they realized that you woke the fuck up. Before then, wasn't nobody fucking with you, wasn't nobody bothering you. And for those of you who are anything like myself, where you have been under surveillance your entire life, whether because you were chipped or implanted or you were put under MK Ultra mind control, it's because you were sold to the government. You were sold to the industry as a child, and they did what they wanted with you. They humanly experimented on you. They put you under mind control. It could be MK Ultra mind control, beta sex kitten programming, monarch programming, some more shit. Alters and some more shit probably was created in you, and shit through trauma, through abuse, and all this other kind of shit, okay? So if you're anything like myself, you technically were already a target. You just wasn't, you were all, because you were always, you've been surveillance your entire life. I have been under surveillance my entire life. So these motherfuckers are not gurus. You know what I'm saying? I hate the motherfuckers who act like they see all, they know all, they fucking gurus and shit like that or whatever. The only reason why they see and know what the hell they see and know is because of gadgets and motherfucking technology, bitch. Because you ain't no gods. You ain't no goddamn gurus. And the only reason why you see and know any goddamn thing is because of robots and extraterrestrials, bitch. Let's get that understood. You're not some guru, wizard, master, illusion, whatever the fuck. Bitch, no. If it wasn't for the extraterrestrials, okay? And see, they got me fucked up, bitch, because I got extraterrestrials and royalty in my DNA. That's why they don't like me. That's why they can't kill me. Technically, you would be in violation of killing me. Killing me would cause mass destruction, bitch. No bullshit. No bullshit. But see, they don't tell people the truth. You got a bunch of fake, phony, fraudulent people that's around here lying, cheating, deceiving, manipulating, conning people for their own ill wills. And targeting and attacking people. These are people, like I said, these people came out with the devil. They're involved in organized crime. These are the people who are setting up other people to be sacrificed, to be murdered. They're premeditating people's murders. And this is all for the purposes of greed, for money, for status, for certain positions, titles, and roles, and some more shit. They are all hypocrites. They are all sellouts. These people not no friend of yours, and they not no kin of yours, and I be damned if they think they gonna try to right or wrong somebody else in their life when the fuck they are not the right. And I don't like these people. And I'm gonna tell them something that they probably don't know. They sell out, but Lucifer don't even like them. Cause you know why? All gods, no matter what God it is. Do you know how many gods it was before the said coming of Christ? Okay? And Christ still would not even be God. Christ was said to be the Son of God. Okay? But those who are Luciferian thinks Lucifer is the Son of God. Thinks Lucifer is the only begotten Son. Okay? And it ties into all other kinds of other things or what have you. But the point of the matter is there's been multiple gods. There's been all kinds of gods. Even before anybody knew of the God that most people who proclaim to be religious in any type of way refer to as gods. And if you were all talking about one God, then why are there so many different religions with different type of gods? Okay? When your man-written Bible says that you're not supposed to put any other God before the Almighty, the Creator, God. Yet you got hypocrites who claim they Christians right now, claim they know the Bible right now. You know how many of them in the church is also in sororities and fraternities? What do sororities and fraternities worship? Greek gods. Technically, they would be going against their religion. Those who are in secret cults, covets, and secret societies, what God do they worship as God? Lucifer. Luciferians will tell you that Lucifer is the God of this earth. That Lucifer has control and dominion over all the earth and all of humanity and everything. Remember how Lucifer was supposed to be casted out of heaven and earth? But if you look, if you pay attention, those who are into Luciferianism, Satanism, when they point up, when you see them do this, okay, it looks like an L for Lucifer. But you see the finger point up, they suggest that Lucifer is actually still in heaven or above and not below. So the God that they claim, and you know how they say the God is walking the earth, they claim that their God is Lucifer. The fake phony Christians and leaders in the church, they know all of this. They're hiding it from their congregations. They are hypocrites. They are liars, cheaters, and deceivers. They run around here playing pretend, and they have the audacity to throw their rocks and hide their hands and set up other fucking people for their own evil, wicked ass ill wills and fucking greed. And they are sellouts. They sold out a long time ago. They stepping and fetching for the man in fucking power, who playing all of them. And what I was getting ready to tell y'all, Lucifer just happens to be in the business of collecting souls, bitch. Lucifer don't even like y'all. And the reason why I said what I said about the gods, because all gods are jealous gods. You bitches are so pussy and you're so coward. You sell out in secret and you won't even stand up boldly and say it with your chest what God it is that you really serve and what you really worship. That's the reason why everything is a riddle and a rhyme with y'all. A hand sign, a symbolism, a gesture, a phrase, a code, and all other kind of stupid ass shit. Because you secret sellouts. You secret witches and words. You mean to tell me you done sold out secretly to Lucifer and you won't even say openly that Lucifer is your God? You take your faking, playing, pretend as the church, hooping and hollering, playing in the face of the Creator. Even the Creator created Lucifer. Lucifer don't even like y'all. But Lucifer is in the business of collecting souls. And if you were stupid enough to sell your goddamn soul, then Lucifer allowed y'all to. That's why Lucifer make y'all do all that stupid, ignorant, idiotic, initiation bullshit, ritualistic bullshit to make a mockery of y'all because you're fools. Can't be mad at me just because I know so. But I tell you one motherfucking thing, if I made the conscientious decision, see, Lucifer would rather have people like myself. Because if I made the conscientious decision to worship Lucifer, I wouldn't be scared to say so. I wouldn't be scared to stand my ground and speak boldly and proudly about what it is that I serve and I worship. Could you imagine Christians, people who claim that they believe in God, the Creator, sneaking and creeping around about the fact that they was Christian? That's how stupid it is for the people who are sellouts to be sneaking and creeping around. It's top secret and classified that y'all are fucking sellouts. That y'all are devil worshipers. We all have been played. When you're all of you have been played. And the shit that you seeing being pushed right now, I'm gonna tell you how to break it down. Okay? Because a lot of y'all assume that Lucifer, Satan, and the devil is all the same people. Just like if you go to church, you will hear them say, God, Jesus, Lucifer, Satan, and the devil all in the same motherfucking sentence and make it seem like it's all the same goddamn person. But let me tell you how you break it down for the cultists. Lucifer is their God. Satan would be like the son of God. And the devil, you see what I'm saying, would be like what you would consider as what has been deemed as the evil doer here that fell out of him here on earth. That's how they didn't play it, y'all. All of you sellouts, all of you hypocrites, and y'all are not spiritually right within. Y'all are not right within your damn self. You ain't never looked in damn fucking mirror and fixed what the fuck was wrong with you. All while you, and this is the reason why when you throw your stones, you hide your fucking hands. And this is not, this reading here was not about speaking about a topic as if I'm the fuck perfect or some shit like that. Ain't nobody in this world perfect. I done made mistakes in life that if I could turn back the hands of time and go back and change, I would not make the same goddamn mistakes, would right any of my motherfucking wrong. This is the reason why you live and you fucking learn. And you supposed to get wiser with age. And you supposed to strive to be a better version of yourself. To become a better person. And you look your goddamn self in that goddamn mirror and you go through the dark night of the soul and you fix what the fuck is wrong with you and to become a better fucking person. It don't mean that you are perfect. It don't mean you ain't made no mistakes. We done all fell short of God's glory. Done all lived in sin. Done all made fucked up ass mistakes that we probably regret to this goddamn day. That if we could go back and fix it or change it, then we definitely would. That's a person in their right mind at least. But y'all are foul for no goddamn reason. You sacrifice your own kind for a damn dime and then parade around like you somebody the fuck special. You think you big and you bad. You all of that in a bag of chips. You the best thing since sliced fucking bread. Cause you got a few incentives. Few temporary comforts for selling the fuck out. And you done sold your soul and your ass to the devil. But you don't want nobody to know about it. You're heartless. You're soulless. And you've been trained to protect your oppressors. Who send y'all out to do their dirty work while they sit back and watch the carnage unfold. And then you think you're righteous for doing so. And when somebody come along that's awakened and wise enough to know better, than to bite the damn dust around here, that's when you vigorously want to tackle. See, when you can't recruit somebody, treated somebody like a fool and recruit them into this demonic ass shit that y'all are part of, then that's when they are under vigorous the fuck attack. And you stop at nothing to tear them down and eliminate them for your own selfish, evil, wicked, greedy ways. But we the collective, we ain't gonna be wrong for you to be right. Period. These folks ain't no friend of y'all's. They ain't no kin of y'all's. Y'all best put your feelings in your fucking pocket before you lose them. Don't be wearing your feelings on your damn sleeve. Put them in your pocket before you lose them. Because if you somebody who believes in what you call the word of God, even if you ain't even sure if you believe or not, but you enjoy reading and you have read that book, it tells you that in the last days, the book of Revelations tells you that in the last days you will be betrayed by thy mother and their fathers and your sisters and your brothers and your cousins and your grandmother and your grandfather and your aunts and your uncles and your friends and your lovers and your associates and complete fucking strangers. You will be betrayed. They ain't doing nothing but playing out their blueprint. So why should you be appalled, surprised with something that you was already made the fuck aware of? See, it was already written. See, this is prophecy. And if you really a believer, like you say you a believer, which I know you stunning and you fronting, then I know that you must have skipped over that part at the end where all y'all asses are gonna be destroyed. The trumpets have sounded, collective. The trumpets have sounded. These people ain't no friend of yours, and they ain't no kin of yours. I don't know why I'm hearing if you want to ride, don't ride the white horse. Them bitches pretty. White horses is pretty. But that's the horse of death. Y'all go and read the story about when the trumpets sound. You got a white horse, a black horse, a red horse. They all got a different meaning. If you want to ride, don't ride the white horse. Angel of death. It's okay, collective. Because the wicked gonna be collected around here sooner or later. But don't lose yourself and think all is well and become somebody's sacrifice. Because these bitches ain't no friend of yours and they ain't no kin of yours. I thank y'all for listening and for watching. If you'll be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tiff.diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.